Welcome to the channel, Jordan Jackson Poke Club, getting started. So I went back home for Christmas and I found all of my old cards. I sent a bunch in for grading, all the ones I thought could be 10s, most of them, and I've got a bunch still here waiting, and I just put them into this new Vault X binder, which is awesome. The side loader is so much better than the top loader. Probably lost a couple cards because I used the top loader, but these are the originals from 25 years ago, and they look so cool. I remember opening all the packs and collecting them. Can't wait to open some more. And to get started perfectly, I'm going to use a couple of the poster combo collections of the 151. I've seen some of the new artwork for the 151, but not all of it, so I'll be excited to see what those look like. And if I've got a little bit of room left here in this binder, I'll put some in, or if not, I'll have to start another one. So let's get started. Pack is full of the Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle little combos here. Is okay, is it cool? A lot more interesting design than the originals, I guess. They're updated. These are little fun bonuses. And I got 3 because I wanted 9 packs or so. So, get them open and start ripping away. Cool. Alright. We've got our packs and the Charizard, Bulbasaur, Squirtle look pretty good. Now I've got 3 of these, so I'll have extras of these ones, but what's collecting Pokemon if you don't have a bunch of the same card? This looks super nice. Good quality. Nice. Really excited to see the rest of them. Squirtle. Bulbasaur. And obviously the favorite, Charizard. Or Charmander. Charmander. Pretty cool. I sent in one of these to get graded. Hopefully it's a 10. Alright, 3 packs. These are going to be so fun. I think it's been like 25 years since I've opened a pack of cards. A cool poster with all the Bulbapedia little pack there. That's cool. That's nice. All right, let's get started. So pumped. It has been a while. Oh man. So nervous. Just gonna rip them open. That's not the card. Ooh. There are. Alright. First one, classic. It's a Weedle. It's pretty cute. And we got a Zubat. Nice. Got a ton of old Zubats. I was just looking at these old Goldeen prices, and for a 10, they're like 100 something bucks. And I've got like 5 of them that could be 10, so we'll send them in on the next one. Weepin' Bell, yeah, classic. Oh, this looks so cool. Damn. Cloyster. This artwork is really fun. These are in cool shape too. These are really good. Alright. Parasect. Giovanni. Alright, I don't know who this guy is. Charisma. Alright, cool. Whoa, Dodrio. This is cool. It looks like he's running really fast. Damn. Rapidash. Yeah, that looks really amazing. This new artwork is really incredible. And a holographic Dodrio. Alright. See if that's worth any money. It looks pretty cool. A little bent. But that's fun. Another Dodrio. And a basic energy. Sick. Alright. Put that Dodrio in a penny sleeve. And check on the price a little bit later. I'm gonna put the Rapidash in too. That looks cool. Keep it nice and safe. Alright, pack number 2. Let's see if I can figure out how to open these packs next time. Alright. Ooh, cool. Magnemite. That's really sick. That reminds me of Tenet. They look like they're gonna start shooting bullets in reverse. Caterpie. Okay. He's fun. He looks cute. Eevee. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, that's good. I've got a couple prismatic evolutions ready to go next, so we'll see what happens in that one. Grimer. That's funny. He looks good. Nice. Tentacruel. Oh, that's cool. I like that 2D design. Yeah, that's really good. That's cool. I like that. Snorlax. Damn, that's fun. I'm going to put that one in a penny sleeve. I see something shining in the background. I'm very excited to see what comes up. Sandslash. Okay, that's a cool design. That's fun. Poliwhirl. Alright, that looks pretty cool. It looks like he's held hostage or something. What is he doing? A holographic Squirtle. Alright, that's sick. That is really cool. That's shiny. Ninetales EX. Okay. And I don't know how expensive that one is, but that looks pretty cool. We put both of these in the penny sleeve. Damn, that is so cool. Look at those Starburst. Wow. We've got a couple Ninetales in, headed to PSA too. We'll see how those do. Wow, these are cool. This is sick. Now, I haven't bought a pack in a long time, and I bought so many today, and it was such a rush. It was a rush. I will tell you that. Pack number 3 of 9 ready. Of course, I'm not going to cut a card. I wouldn't do that. Just want to make sure everything is nice and perfect and not bent. Alright, Rattata. Looking pretty good. Another Squirtle. Okay, this is going to be a Squirtle pack here. Now, I usually played Charmander and Charizard, obviously, but these are cool. I like Squirtle. Looks super good. Yep. And we've got a Lickitung. That's pretty cool. I love these designs. They're really cool. They're really fun. A Venonat, alright. That's really cool. Again, super interesting artwork. I really like the update, and these ones are familiar to me, and the next ones obviously will be a brand new experience. But let's see. Okay, rigid band. Cool. Graveler. Nice. Alright. Now, that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. I love the action in this. It really showing a lot more action in these artworks, and it's really cool. 25 years has been a good thing. Wow, Dugong. All right, that's amazing because I just remember the original Dugong. He's just like floating there in the water. And we got a classic Psyduck. Omastar. He's ready to roll, man. Primordial indeed. All right, let's put that in a penny sleeve. That's pretty cool. Slide that right in. Now on to the second one. It was really amazing to buy a lot of these, I will say that. And coming up next, I have an ETB of Prismatic Evolutions. We're looking for that Umbreon. And I also have a booster box of Phantasmal Flame. Trying to get those Charizards. And after, at the very end, I've got a booster box of Paldea Evolved. And I've seen the artwork on some of those, and those look incredible. So let's hack away at our second set of packs. Cool. Little Mew. He looks really cute. Okay, and another poster. It's pretty huge. And, you know, it's gonna have to go somewhere. But we'll see. There he is. Charizard. Alright, number 4. Nice and gentle with these. Alright, Rhyhorn. Again, the action is really intense. They definitely have updated their designs. These are really cool. Looks pretty good. The color is really cool. The color is really nice. Get a little organized here so we can fit them all in. This is Poliwhirl flashing at me. He's holographic. Look at him. That's cool. Alright. Rhyhorn. Magikarp, yeah. This is funny. Caught so many of these on those Game Boys. Oddish, man. That detail is incredible. Mankey. It's looking good. Onyx. Damn, Dragonair. That looks cool. That looks super intense. It looks like Van Gogh. Seadra. Alright. Haunter. This guy was one of my favorites. I think Haunter and Gengar were my favorites. Besides Alakazam and Dude, this is cool. They're so subtle, some of these holographics. That's really cool. Alright. We got a good stack here so far. I think we're doing pretty good. Another Weezing. Okay. Kabutops. He's just chilling. Damn, it's a little bent. That's annoying. But it looks pretty cool. It looks like he's just hanging out. And a couple more energies. Number 5 of 9. Let's see what we're gonna get. A second Lickitung. I already see him. And we're gonna see. Alright, same artwork. Okay. Another Venonat. Again, what's collecting Pokemon cards if you don't get the same ones? Pidgey. And, you know, Pidgey always looked kind of silly before, but now he looks pretty cool here. The color is really nice. Metapod. Yeah, he's having a hard time there. And Daisy. I have no idea who this is, but she needs some help. Venomoth. Okay, upgrade. Another Rapidash. Yeah, this is very fun. The fire ones are clearly the favorites for everybody because they are the most expensive. So, it's super cool. I will say too, the printing looks a lot better. I was looking at all my old cards before, and some of them were really off center. But these ones look all lined up. It's pretty hard to give these a 9, unless you cut them with a knife or something. Alright. Nidoking. Ooh, and a Shining Energy. Okay. Wow. Wonder how much these are. That's interesting. Okay. A little bent. Wonder why that's happening. Is that because it's a holofoil? Do they just bend up like that? So out of 5 packs, I've got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 holofoils, including basic energy. Pretty cool. So far, I think the Haunter is my favorite. That is super cool. That is really nice. Number 6. Eevee. Okay. Another Eevee. No. Let's see. I guess we're looking for the Charizard or the Charmander, the Pikachu, the Blastoise. Did we get that Squirtle? I'll have to take a look afterwards. Eevee. Dome Fossil. Okay, cool. I was always really intrigued by the mysterious fossil, and then it evolved into whatever. Kabutops. Another Weedle. A Zubat. Another Snorlax. Another Sandslash. A Nidorina. Alright. Ponyta, okay. Oh, it is holographic too. Yeah, they do bend. Okay. So far, I've seen all of that. When they are holographic, they're bending. I guess that's how you tell. Okay. We've got a Growlithe and a Kangaskhan EX. Okay. Again, those are pretty amazing. This is a full art card. Okay. We're gonna have to go and look up the prices and check in later. See what we got. But he's basic. And that's a basic energy and another promo card. Let's see what's in this next box. 3 more. Man, this is so addicting. This feels really fun. And I've got a lot of packs more to open, so I'm very excited. What a night. I've got 2 booster boxes, so that's 72 cards. And then ETB, so I think that's 9. So that's 81 more packs to open. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna rock. We're gonna rock all night. Classic. How many of these are floating around? And I did this because they were cheaper. This was $40 for 3 of these. And I saw some booster boxes for 108. And so 2 of the packs here is a lot less. So hopefully I didn't miss out on some cards, but I save that money. And we got 2 packs left after this one. Here's my cue tape. Another Weedle. I'm gonna have so many Weedles. A Zubat. Another Goldeen. And I've got like 4 or 5 Goldeens that are like ready to be PSA 10s. So those would be like another couple $100. Erica. Alright, Erica. Don't know who you are. Magneton. Oh, that's really fun. It looks like it's 3D. About to pop out. A Nidoqueen to my Nidoking. A Fearow, who is holographic. I'm sure this guy's not worth too much, but we'll keep him in a little penny sleeve. We got a Manti and a holographic Omastar. Is that the second one I got? I'm gonna have to look. Another basic energy. Alright, 2 packs left. Do I have 2 holographic Omastars? I do. Classic. Alright. Well, gotta sell one of those. Okay, so far, I guess this Kangaskhan must be worth a lot if it's a full print, maybe. We got a Ninetales EX and a Squirtle full print. I wonder if that's the one. That's pretty cool. I guess the Squirtle's probably my favorite. And a holographic Nidoking. Let's see. Two packs left. Squirtle. He's a little too shiny. we gonna get the Charizard or the Blastoise? Ekans. And I had a Dark Arbok that I sent into PSA, and it looked like it was selling for $500 if it was a PSA 10. And I did my measurements with my calipers, and it looked pretty good. We'll see. A Cubone. That's cool. That's a good one. Is that a different artwork? Interesting. Vulpix. Nice. We got a Ninetale. Magnemite. Alright. Another Cloyster. Giovanni. He's just doing it. Rhydon. A Golduck. A Kadabra. Oh, that's sick. And he's telepathic too. Or holographic. Damn, this is a cool pack. Look at that. 3 holographics right at the end. Another basic energy. A Ditto. And a Kadabra. That's cool. Just need that Alakazam. Alright, let's get these bad boys put away nice and safely. The Ditto. Alright, this looks really good. They bend pretty significantly in the holographic. This one doesn't. I had an old Ditto, and I don't know where it is. So, this is my new one. It's about to get slurped. Let's put the, well, I think that Squirtle's worth a lot. We're gonna check on that one. 1 pack left. What are we gonna get? A Diglett, alright. A Drowsy. Alright. Bulbasaur. Okay, so I've got a Bulbasaur and a Squirtle and 2 Squirtles. A Dratini. Got a Dragonair. Alright. Another Kadabra. This one's a regular one. An Ivysaur. That looks nice. A Slowbro. Sandshrew. A Gloom. And a Starmie. Alright. Struck out on the Charizard. But we got this cool Squirtle. Let's go check out how much he's worth. So after checking the prices online, these look like they're pretty good. Kadabra, Rapidash, Ditto for 60, Haunter Reverse Hollow for maybe like 80. And then the prize of the pack here, pretty lucky draw, is like the $250 PSA 10 Squirtle. Wow, that's really cool. Nice. Good get. Let's move on to the next batch.